Your brain is technically using you. Now, I won't lie, it made me feel a little bit sick when I first understood the science behind this statement. To explain it to you, I'll take you back over 2 million years ago when the early human brain was developing. Thoughts and emotions originally evolved to keep us safe in the wild. The brain's job was simple: create a thought, trigger an emotion, and drive an action that helped to survive and reproduce. That action usually involved either moving away from danger or gathering resources to stay alive. Fast forward to today, and within 5 minutes, we can literally order whatever food we want straight to our door whilst we stay warm on the sofa, watching other humans entertain us from all over the world. For most people, basic survival is not a concern anymore. Technology has taken care of that, but here is the issue. The same brain mechanisms designed to protect us in the wild are still running the show for most people. And now they're actually running wild for them. Survival pathways are now playing a completely different game. The new game is that our clever human brain has linked those survival pathways to enhancing our sense of self, our identity, because it no longer needs to focus on basic survival. It now focuses on more money, a bigger business, more followers, a better car, a bigger wedding, kids doing better than you ever did, more recognition and status, a better place to live. All of these things feel like winning to the brain because it's wired to believe they mean we're surviving more. And what fuels this? It's all based on comparison. We now have instant access to compare ourselves to 5.22 billion people on social media instead of actually knowing ourselves and what we need. So now let's talk about stress, anxiety, and your health. The survival circuits in your brain were designed to switch on, respond to a threat, and then switch off. But today they are constantly firing, not from just trying to enhance your identity, but the endless stream of media and information you're bombarded with. This means that your body is likely in a constant state of stress. That stress is wrecking your health and making you neglect the very thing that would actually improve your life. And what's the worst part? Most of the stress you're experiencing is based on perception, not reality. Yes, you might need to take action to change things, but beyond that, all the overthinking, comparing, and analysing is just burning energy and exhausting your body. It's essentially like sitting in a car with your foot fully pressed down on the accelerator, but the car is just in neutral. Because ultimately, you can only ever take action in reality, not inside your head. And yes, you might eventually make more money than someone else, build a bigger business, live in a better place, or drive a better car. But hedonic adaptation shows that after any big change, positive or negative, you'll return back to your baseline level of happiness after a period of time. And if that baseline is driven by survival instincts and comparison, guess what? The cycle just starts all over again. Nothing will ever be enough because the whole thing is based on your made-up perceptions. To enhance your identity in this way, you have to stay in constant comparison. You have to constantly worry about what other people think, because by definition, that's how your identity is built. You're basing your life on other people's opinions, where every single person on the planet will interpret things completely different, and realistically, people constantly change what they think all of the time based on how they feel at different moments, and that even includes yourself. So, you're chasing the end of a rainbow, stressing your body, ruining your health, playing by rules you've made up for a game that only you're really playing. So what is the answer? Do nothing? Go and be a hippie? Or just become healthy and live off social welfare? Absolutely not. Here's my best answer based on countless scientific journal articles, books, and experts I've studied. You need to rewire your brain to operate from a higher level of consciousness. At this level, you won't be driven by your survival instincts and identity. You'll actually enjoy life, focus on your health, and build something incredible without the attachment that causes the anxiety and most of the stress that you experience. And because you don't have that, you'll actually enjoy it more. Science shows that meditation is one of the most effective and accessible ways that you can do this. Studies have shown that as you get better at meditation, the survival-based pathways in the brain that trigger negative mental and emotional states become less active. At the same time, the areas of the brain responsible for higher ordered thinking, emotional regulation, and a sense of calm become stronger and more active. It's essentially like going to the gym for your mind, and it's a skill that every single person needs to learn. Watch the next video to understand how you can meditate properly to actually start building this skill and creating the changes in your brain that need to happen for you to sustain this long term.